All right, it's good to catch up with Garrett Shrader again as the Orange are on the road. Wake Forest, the opponent this Saturday. And Garrett, it's been a minute since we've had the opportunity to chat. And feeling for you, man. You had things rolling. The injury bug has mounted. Just curious what it's been like for you these last couple of weeks. First of all, to watch from the sideline, and then to try to get back in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a struggle. We've been fighting an uphill battle, but you know, you got to keep going. And we know we got a new plan this week. We're trying to account for those injuries and guys that are beat up. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So the more I'm able to do, the better off I think we'll be able to be.
I know you'd never choose it. Is there any benefit at all from watching?
I mean, I guess not really one that I'd prefer to have. I mean,
Right.
you learn better sometimes by watching stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, wish I could be out there.
Well, and you can watch in practice too, right? when it counts and when the games are going, I know you want to be out there.
Absolutely.
So, are you yourself? As Coach Babers used the expression, we're not going to put him out there unless he can protect himself. And for you, that means what you're really good at, which is extending plays and running away from the opposition and that type of thing. Do you have to reinvent yourself over the course of the season and adjust to various injuries, or are you where you can play Garrett Shrader football?
Yeah, I mean, there's always that element of, you know, doing what you can do, and it's been kind of tough just the past couple of weeks with not being able to go out and just knowing that if I was healthy 100% I'd be able to go out there and, you know, make plays happen, but just got to adjust to that and try to, you know, make sure we're really dialed in and have other alternatives to move the chains and get the ball down the field. Well,
it's been that creativity, right, that when the offense is at its best, you are distributing the ball to a number of different receivers, getting Sean Tucker in the run game involved. You're talking about the plans. Do you feel good about the plan this week in terms of what you're going to be able to do?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're starting, as I'm starting to get a little bit better, we can diversify a little bit more and spread things out a little bit that, you know, we don't have to have all those guys in the box try to account for their numbers. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. That's exciting, and there's a lot of opportunity against this Wake Forest team. And, you know, just we got to go out and execute, though.
Well, that's why it's important for you to be a true dual threat, right? Because if you can keep the defense honest with your legs, it makes Sean Tucker better, et cetera. It backs people off and keeps them honest. And obviously the balance between running and passing is what makes you most effective.
Absolutely.
Amen. What's one thing maybe you want to see kind of click when you hit the road this week?
Just get started early. I mean, the past couple of weeks, you know, that first drive has been kind of stagnant, and we hadn't really been moving the ball. So go out and score first.
If nothing else, flip the field, right? Get into opposing field position. A thought this early in the week on Wake Forest. Have you seen much film, and what do you think of what you're opposing?
They are very sound in what they do. I mean, there's opportunities. They trust their guys to cover, and you know, they don't run a whole lot of stuff, but when, you know, they do, they will trick you sometimes, and, you know, their variant coverages and stuff like that.
This is a game last year, and I did go to overtime, but both you and Tuck put up big numbers in the run game. Something there that you feel like, even if it's just a confidence boost, that helps you going into this matchup again?
Yeah, I mean, every year people got new teams, and everything's a little bit different. They're going to play us different than they played us last year. But no, there's opportunity to make plays. They just got to go be made.
All right, my friend, we'll let you get to it. Appreciate what you've been through and the toughness you show on the field. Best of luck on the weekend, okay?
Thank you.
That's Garrett Shrader. He and the Orange take on Wake Forest in Winston-Salem Saturday, 8 p.m.